have you ever, you guys like transitions? Have you ever wanted to have your food delivered by a drag queen?
Oh, no.
Well, you can do it. You won't have to lip sync for your brunch. Look at this band of superheroes. A Queen's restaurant is adding a dose of entertainment to entice customers. Drag queens will deliver food to your home with a song and a dance. Fresco's Cantina, a Mexican fusion restaurant in Astoria, hired 4 drag queens last weekend to launch its drag livery service surrounding neighborhoods in Long Island City. This is where the Creek in the Cave just shut down. They're moving to Austin. Can you believe it? The next outing is planned for Sunday, May 31st. So they're not even they're doing this once a quarter. When the restaurant will have the bedazzled entertainers deliver your food for an extra $15 if you spend at least $50 on food. If you spend at least $50, we'll let you spend another $15 for a drag queen to come dance, all while donning masks and gloves with a performance at least 6 feet away. We wanted to remain relevant and bring happiness to people, said Brian Martinez, who owns the nearly 3-year-old restaurant with his husband. No judgment. No judgment. Hold on. Patrick's against queers too now? No. But I want you to imagine like ordering a burger and like these people show up. I don't know if you've ever been to a burlesque drag restaurant. Have you? Because let me tell you something. It's not a good experience. First of all, get a look at these people. Okay, we got one woman. She's in a leopard costume. We got one who thinks she's the Purple Ranger. I think that is a ripped up copy of Starry Night, the painting. And then we have one of those colorblind tests with the green and yellow dots where you have to try to see if you can see the number 8 inside this woman's torso. And if not, you're colorblind. I don't know what's happening, but I'll tell you this. How do you know she's a woman, Patrick? You're right. Fuck. That is a good point. How dare we? Are they going to lip sync after? Yeah, they're going to dance and sing after they deliver food. Now, let me tell you about a little place. Let me tell you about a restaurant called, and I don't know if, I don't know if there's one of these in Vegas, although there might be. I think there actually is. There's a restaurant called Hamburger Mary's. Now, there's one of these everywhere I've ever lived. Tampa, L.A., of course West Hollywood has a Hamburger Mary's. New York City. And I think Vegas does have a Hamburger Mary's. Somebody fact check me. Now, you go there, you sit down, you order a hamburger. You're trying to eat. A curtain opens. A bunch of drag queens come out, start singing, walking around the room, and touching you. Rubbing their hands down your back, grabbing you, sticking their finger in your ketchup and licking their finger. It's like, what is going on? Call me old-fashioned, but the only person I like tasting my food before I do is my grandmother and maybe my dog for the gram. Like I gotta tell you, man, it's not fun. And again, nothing against it, but everything doesn't have to go together. Not everything is a chocolate peanut butter type situation where it's going to equal some magical mashup. These people come up to my front door and try to give me food, while I'm, by the way, by the time food gets to you from a delivery service anyway, it's already cold, right? It's cold. God forbid you've made the awful error of ordering French fries, because now they're steamed to garbage, and you're too dumb and poor to own an air fryer. So how are you going to bring those back to life? Pro tip. I'm telling you, if you don't have an air fryer, you've already messed up your life. But I digress. These people come up with your bag of burgers, dressed like some of Batman's most ghoulish victims. I mean, like, they hand you your bag of food. By the way, $50. So it's you and your family now that have to partake in this. You're all just standing at the door while these idiots dance on the stoop or the sidewalk. Like, what are we supposed to do? Just watch in awkward silence while you shimmy in a bra and like all these are like the equivalent of a costume that like a kid made themselves. You ever see a science project from a second grader? That's this in costume form. Yeah, or in your hallway of your building, just making right. Your neighbors just coming out like, what is this? You just see a giant green woman with camel toe ahoy. Just like, what is going on? And by the way, do they all come? You're paying $15, okay? Let's break down the economics of this, maybe. Maybe it makes sense. I don't know. You got to order at least $50 worth of food. Then for $15, a performer, I'm assuming it's one, comes to your house. One is the loneliest number. Your HOA would be pissed. Oh my God, they would be so mad. You just hand me my food and start just silent. By the way, do you have a boombox? Is there music? Do I have to like hum for you? By the way, we haven't rehearsed this, so I don't know what to, like, let's say I even do have music for you. Let's say it's, you catch me on a good day, in between kazoo washings. And I run and get mine and just start playing it. What's wrong with trans? You tell me! No, I don't know. We're all broken. But nobody wants to see trans or straight people dancing while dinner's ready. Again, I've ordered $50 or more of food, which means there's more than one of me. It's two or a family. I paid $15 for one sad, lonely performer to shimmy up in her sequin, sardonic sad suit. Coming up and just shuffling, shimmying. And what am I supposed to do? I'm just sitting here. What do you do? And you have to tip them. There's supposed to be a tip. And it's also like that thing of like watching a cancer girl sing a song. She's awful, but you can't stop her because it might be her last song. Who knows what these women do, or men, or theys, z, zim, zer, beep, bop, boops, whatever it is. And I don't judge. My pronouns are it and that. Patrick, we get it. You don't like the idea. Why let it affect you? Like you always say to other people. Well, I do a show, so, I got to talk about stuff. I like that you think it affects me. Like I'm going to be going to bed tonight. Like, why? Why are they going to deliver it? I can't even believe it. No fucks given. But I do a program, so we do have to kind of talk about some stuff. You know what I'm offended by? It's nothing to do with the idea of it. The thing that I'm offended by is the business concept. That they think it's fucking good. Maybe get a guest in. I'm not interested in that. That's other shows. You mind your business. And, by the way, the people criticizing, Patrick, don't let this affect you. But it's one guy who said both the comments. Get a guest then. It's like, I've caught you watching Kool-Aid sell vegetables online for hours. It's called Animal Crossing. So I don't need that stuff. I thought this was a safe community. Some people getting a little triggered. I'm more than triggered. Because there's a million value-added services you could do for delivery. Markman says those ladies look like villains from Batman 66. Right. I'm just telling you, the last thing I want to do when your food gets delivered is watch you do a little sad do a sad drag soft shoe while I hold the door open to no music, let you finish for 3 to 5. How long is this performance, by the way? And also, like, how insulted are you as an entertainer? Let me tell you something as a comedian. If you came to me, how do they lip sync with masks on? This is terrible. If you told me, like, Patrick, we know comedians are out of work right now. Things are tough. We've come up with a great way for you to make a little extra cash. It's a great gig. You'll be doing 3 to 5 minutes. You'll make $15. And let me tell you, by the way, 8 out of 10 comics in this town will jump and scream and be like, $15. Ooh. $15, 3 to 5 minutes. Fuck yeah. It's like, what they don't tell you is you will be standing on the transom of some sad man and or his family doing your jokes while, the porch light covered in cobwebs here and moths and bugs are flying around your head. You're trying to remember your jokes while you're spitting out mosquitoes and gnats, By the way, the better you do, you will stick around for tips, because that won't be degrading at all as a comic to stick around for tips. Oh, and if you don't mind, on the way there, if you could swing by Panda Express and grab some orange chicken. Because it turns out the place you're going to do comedy, they don't really give a fuck about you doing comedy. What they're into is, the 2 entrees, 1 side special with free egg rolls. They'll, whatever they have to take, like, oh, but a comedian's going to bring it? Sure. And, I got to watch you tell jokes on my doorstep now. I might not even be hungry by the time you get done. Oh, God. Anybody else see the bug on the screen? I see what you did.
In the world.
Hot shit. Yeah, I don't have a problem with it. I just think it's dumb.